This is my third Young Eagle flight of the day here at Timmerman Airport for EAA Chapter 18. We have Ian and Isaac. Who's in the front seat?
Isaac.
Isaac, and Ian's in the back seat. Wave to the camera.
Hi.
There you go. Getting warm out, so I'm going to open my window just a little bit. When you stop in, make sure to get a business card that'll show you the, we have a YouTube or Facebook page. This will be up on Facebook later, if it turns out okay. I think it will. We're staying on taxiway Delta. They've got a wide spot off to the end here where we can do our run-up. Want to make sure the engine is okay, make sure we got full power.
Alright.
So, aircraft engines are usually air-cooled, and they have two sets of spark plugs, so we check out, make sure both sets of spark plugs are fully functioning before we take off. Look at the windsock up there. That's the way the wind is from. We want to try the engine pointed into the wind. That'll give us the best cooling. Windsock's over there. Window, keep a little quieter in here, and let's check out the mags, not the spark plugs. Both mags will turn off one set. Only drops a little bit and sounds good. Come back to both. There's right mags and minimal drop. Oil pressure, vacuum, charging system looks good. Annunciators. Heading indicator. Looks good. Watch your knees, because sometimes they're going to come back like this. You can push your feet forward, just don't touch those pedals up there.
Alright.
So the rudder pedals, if I push the, look back and push the rudder pedals, you can see the rudder. Kind of like the rudder at the back of the boat. Push it to the right, and the back end goes right, the front end goes right, or the back end goes to the left. Then we got the elevator up and down. You can feel that with the engine running. That's just the air coming from the propeller makes it do that, and the ailerons. The more or less lift on one end of the wing versus the other. That all looks good. Let's ready to fly. You guys bring a camera along?
No.
No camera, okay.
Got the phone, Ian? No. Okay.
Timmerman Tower, Eagle 7, ready for departure.
Eagle 7, Tim Tower, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33 right, Eagle 7.
5355 pop, brief change proof, safe flight.
Looks like the wind has died down. The windsock is just kind of hanging limp. We're watching the airspeed indicator come alive. There's 40, 45, 50. Waiting for 55. Nose up, and we're flying. Looking for 75 knots on climb out.
Wow.
That's where the plane was parked over there.
Timmerman Tower, Cirrus 597 Charlie Delta is at the FBO, VFR southbound with Romeo.
Just 597 Charlie Delta, Tim Tower, runway 33 right, taxi via taxiway Delta, cross runway 22 right and runway 22 left.
Okay, and that's a 33 right via Delta, cross 22 right and 22 left for 7 Charlie Delta.
Roger.
Do you see anything on the ground that you recognize? Buildings or anything? You from around here?
No, we're from Waukesha.
Waukesha, okay.
So,
In November, we do a Young Eagles flight at Waukesha Airport.
ooh,
So we might be able to fly over some things that you recognize. We're going to head up this way over towards Germantown, Mequon, and fly over a corn maze up here in one of the fields. Need full power to take off, but once we get up to our altitude, we can reduce power a little bit. Save on fuel, save on the engine a little bit. Golf courses always stand out pretty good. That's Dretska Park over there. And Woodman Shopping Center, grocery store. Right below right behind the right wing strut.
it's really flat area. There's not much hills out here.
Not too much. If you look just to the right, that's the landfill. There are some hills there, but it's really tough to see them from the air. As we go past, there's a building on the other side. You can see how we can see more of the building behind it, just behind the wing strut. That's how you can tell there's hills. You can see them more so on the horizon. If we look up here to the left, there's Holy Hill. See the hills up there. If you fly in winter, or early, before winter really gets started, if you fly near a ski hill, those really stand out because they'll start making snow before there's snow on any place else. So, see the snow on the ski hills. Another golf course down here to the right. Oh, a little bumpy. We're going to come out of the clouds a little bit and might get some turbulence here. And just in front of the right wingtip off to the right is this barn. We're going to circle around that. That's where the corn maze is.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Right there?
I see it.
Out to the left is Holy Hill. You can really see it now that we're even with it. Straight out behind the left wing
That's like the tallest point, like, around it.
Yep.
Timmerman, Eagle 2, 7 miles northeast landing.
Eagle 2, Tim Tower, roger, sir. Continue inbound onto the right base, runway 33 right.
Continuing in, right base, 33 right.
Let's say there, Jim's Pumpkin Farm, and it looks like a Frankenstein thingy. And I think he might be carving the next one, the little one to the left. Every time I go past it, there's more and more cut out of it.
I didn't know they made corn mazes in design.
Oh yeah.
Cirrus 597, Charlie Delta, runway 33 right, clear for takeoff.
There's another one back behind us over down on County Line Road.
And we are...
Roger. Make a left turn out, please.
Yeah, left turn out.
If you go online and search for corn mazes, you'll find them. They're all online now, so you can find them because they want to attract people to come look at them. The plan was to head over towards Lake Michigan, but every time I get close to it, it gets really, really bumpy. So I think we're going to...
7 flight, I do have VFR traffic.
Start heading back to Timmerman.
Appears to be south-southwestbound, 1,900 indicated, type unknown.
See if the weather's changed.
Timmerman Airport, information Romeo 10, 1745 Zulu.
Still Romeo.
006, visibility 10.
My mistake.
Eagle 7, Tim Tower, previous call traffic, 9 o'clock. Looks like they're starting to make a turn to the north-northeast. Still indicating 1,000.
Isaac, do you see Milwaukee?
Hold on, quiet down, guys. I got the traffic. Eagle 7, we're going to turn southbound to head back to Timmerman.
Sure, that previous call traffic now is approximately 1.5 miles and increasing. It looks like it's turning northbound. Should be no factor.
Keeping an eye out for traffic.
Eagle 2, runway 33 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, Eagle 2.
And for 7 Charlie Delta, that was a left turn out, correct?
7 Charlie Delta, that's affirmative, sir. Left turn out.
Okay, left turn out for 7 Charlie Delta, thanks.
Timmerman Tower, Eagle 7, inbound to land with Romeo.
Eagle 7, Tim Tower, roger, sir. Continue inbound. You can expect to enter the right downwind for runway 33 right. I do have Eagle 5, approximately 5 northeast, so you'll be following behind him.
Expect right downwind for runway 33, watching for Eagle 5. Eagle 7.
Eagle 5, Tim Tower, report or enter the right base for runway 33 right.
Did anybody see the airport?
That was right base for Eagle 5, we're 5 out.
Roger.
Roger that. Eagle 5,
yeah, over to the right you can see those, the landfill. That's built up quite a bit, but that's about some of the tallest hills around here.
Just 597 Charlie Delta, frequency change approved, safe flight, sir, good day.
And the airport is right in front of us. That open space with all the trees around it. Those trees are really just trees in the subdivision, so even though it looks like it's all trees, but those are the trees in the city.
Interesting.
Lots of birds here all of a sudden.
Eagle 5, runway 33 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 33 right for Eagle 5.
Eagle 2, Tim Tower to the north ramp via taxiway, Charlie.
Charlie to ramp,